So now we come to the formulation matrix, and this is really for your understanding from a clinical perspective, and you may utilize it in different ways in the MEQ. Buzzwords, really. So you can think about it in predisposing, precipitating, and perpetuating factors, but this is one of the ways I think about it, as aetiological, consequential, and speculative. Aetiological is the predisposing, precipitating. Consequential is, it forces me to think about iatrogenic. Medications prescribed, interventions that we've done, and the impact of those on the patient or patient care. Speculative is, I don't have evidence for it, but I know that XYZ factors are associated with this presentation, therefore I rule them out. So it gives it just a broader than the predisposing, precipitating, and perpetuating factors. And of course, I think biopsychosociocultural. Maintaining factors is your perpetuating factors. And finally, I also think of strengths. And here I'm thinking about strengths for the patient that will indicate or help with the prognostication of this particular patient. So let's go quickly through the formulation models. Focus on the buzzwords. So biological models, if you wanted, instead of family history, you could just write genetic predisposition. So these are buzzwords that you can use interchangeably. I might just simply say, if I have a patient with schizophrenia, examine for neurodevelopmental hypothesis, in brackets, epilepsy, pervasive developmental delay, delayed milestones, head injury, etc. Drugs and alcohol. This could be in schizophrenia, mood disorder, any psychiatric disorder, head injury, epilepsy, other medical conditions, and drugs causing psychiatric conditions. Psychological models, I might use the buzzword attachment model, and then in brackets I might state how I would examine for that. In brackets, past childhood abuse, harsh criticality, emotional, physical, sexual abuse, neglect, etc. Cognitive models, similarly I would say harsh criticality leading to low self-esteem, self-doubt. So I'm linking it, and cognitive model in brackets. Next, psychosocial development, Ericksonian. So I might write in brackets, early onset of illness during teenage years impacting on identity versus role confusion. Coping skills, social skills, psychodynamic models, then schema-based models, which is similar to this cognitive model, and then finally dialectical behavioral model. So I could just use this word as a formulatory hypothesis in evaluation. So in developmental history, I'd simply write dialectical behavioral model, and I would write childhood abuse leading to attachment difficulties impacting on cognitive schema and emotional regulation, brackets dialectical behavioral model. So you can see that I'm creating my high yield buzzwords, high yield statements, and I need to write very little. And this is the practice that you need to do.